Hey folks, welcome to Playing in Traffic. Anytime I do something and I find frustration, but that could lead to someone else's enjoyment and comedy, I'm going to make a video of it. And today's episode, not a very long one, but I think very impactful and I think very humorous in a way. So, where do I start? Okay, I need to store this vehicle for a short period of time. I didn't want the battery getting drained, so contacting some very reliable sources, may even be potential people that I'll be making videos with at some point. Was like, oh, disconnect the negative terminal on the battery. Oh, okay. So this is a 2023 Charger. And I brought it in, I figured everything out. I brought it in from the outside, stored in the garage. Well, before I even went into the I'm not going to open this trunk, but just imagine that I did. Open. And right over here, there's a battery. No, not the one that I'm going to need to disconnect the Charger. The battery in the 2023 Charger under the hood is actually what you use to jump start it. The actual battery to this vehicle is in the trunk. And we're going to see the general area where it's at with the continuation of this video. I'm wondering, well, why don't you just open the trunk, and why don't you? I could open the hood, but I can't open this trunk. And here's the reason why I can't open the trunk: because I've already disconnected the terminal. The battery is in on the right side of the trunk when you open it. I already disconnected it. So then when I put the hood down and went, oh, well, when I come home, when I come back to reconnect it, how am I opening the trunk? That's where the fun's at, because here's how you open the trunk. And if you have it disconnected, guess what ain't working? This. And guess what else is not working? The other option. Now, why did that open? Because I didn't lock it. Here's the other option right here. Guess what? See it? See right there? Click. Nothing. Why? Because the battery is not connected. So I got myself a trusty flashlight because I had to find the emergency hatch to the trunk. That's how you manually open it. Let's turn. Whoops. Okay. And look, folks, there it is back there. Now imagine with me and my big belly trying to get back there to get that unhooked. So we have to move that. Watch this. Yeah, so this thing here, this is the emergency here. So if you have a big old belly and this seat ain't coming down, get yourself a broomstick. 2 hands on the stick, slide around, push it to the left, and you're home free. Look at that. Now, why did I need the stick? Because here's what was going on I decided, in being real quick about it, with the taking that the negative terminal off the battery, I shut the power down in the car. I should have waited. Now, what I ended up doing is reattaching it over there. I'm going to show you now how where the battery's located. But what I did was I reattached it and then moved this seat up, so when I do come back, it'll be a little easier to get at that emergency hatch. And you saw me do it. There you go. And this is the floor of the trunk, basically, in an upright position with the old strapperoo on there. Hooked it there to open it, and there's the battery. And I was so excited because didn't realize this, thought I was going to need to go to the hardware store. Yeah, I had the quality ratchets. You need a 10 millimeter socket, and that's right there. And I didn't know I had this piece. Really didn't know much about this stuff. Opened it up, had the adapter for the ratchet and socket. So I saved myself a couple bucks. And I was like, oh, today's the day I got to put the car away and unhook it. And I unhooked it before knowing what I was up against after. And I appreciate the gentleman who was on YouTube. And there was a couple other people. I love these videos. This isn't the most professional. I'm certainly not a mechanic. But I love these kind of videos because, yo, they save a lot of people a lot of grief and aggravation. So initially I was like, oh, you unhooked the battery, but you didn't research how to get in the trunk to reattach the battery. I was thinking, oh, my fob key, you know, the key that is actually in the casing of the actual fob. I'm like, oh yeah, there should be a keyhole. There is no keyhole. This has been power entry into the trunk for, I think, for years now. And does it really matter how many years? No, because this car, the only way you were getting in it is going in the back way. And there, but the funny part again was, so if you ever want to just plan ahead, do yourself a favor, and before you unhook that, move this front seat up, power it all the way up, so that this seat can get down, just in case you don't have that trusty old broomstick with that cool top to open up that emergency hatch that's back there. You might say, well, use the other side, because I do think that's manual on the other side for the door. Yeah, I think, you know, I can't, let me see. Oh, let me get the old flashlight. This is what I like to call the mega flashlight. This thing is absolutely sick. And somebody left it at my Airbnb. I think that's how I got it. Look at this thing, is fire. Look, it's got even this thing. And then if I ever fall down the hill in the back with the flashlight on, I'll just put that on and just hope somebody sees me laying down there. But, yeah, I think this is manual on this side. That's what I was thinking. Let's see. Is it? Yeah. So it's manual here. Right below there. There's a switch under that seat. You could pull and move it manually, but then I was like, oh, maybe I'll go do that. And it's like, oh, well, you forgot how you parked the car in the garage, because check this out. There's no opening that door either. It was kind of funny. Kind of comical for a little bit of time there. So now we're better. I learned, and I'm hoping somebody sees this video. That little this move here would help a lot, moving that seat up. Sorry, it's in the dark. Moving that seat up. You'll need to do that with the power on. Sorry, I don't even know how to work my flashlight. Yeah, you'll need to do that with the power on. And there goes your old power switch down there to move the seat. Move the seat up so that you can comfortably do it, and not look at this in a panic saying, oh my God, my stomach's not going to fit through the hole. That hole, yes, it will fit through that hole. This hole like this, nah. That's going to be a problem trying to get in. I would have had yeah, and I would have, and you know what about it? I kind of wish I didn't have to move I didn't move the seat up, because it would have been a comical video of me diving position. Remember, this seat was not going to be down. It's going to be like this. To get in a diving position to get in there. That would have been freaking entertainment, folks. And a high quality level of it. So, yeah. Find this video on a search of how to manually open the trunk of a Dodge Charger, a 2023 Charger. There's other years you have to do it too. Awesome. And I do want to say this. The only reason why there is this video is because all the pros that have done their videos. Because that's kind of part of the reason I was guided into doing what I did. So I appreciate all those YouTubers on here putting them high quality. First off, I said that I'm not the only one. I see you all with your hundreds and thousands of views, and it's well earned. All right, folks. I just wanted to entertain you a little bit today with this. I found a lot of entertainment, and for a minute there, I was sweating it a little. I was like, oh God, what did I do? Okay, that being said, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll see you next episode.